Hello YTPC, Joshua Stewart smoking a pipe up north in the woods. Once again, we're not up in the woods, we're back down in the south shop. Today, I'm smoking for the very first time. What do we got here? Cornell and Deal Blue Ridge. Now, this is a tin that Garret and Katie from Smoke Snacks sent me, and I'm smoking it in the Shire pipe, if I can hold it now, that they also sent me. So thank you again, Garret and Katie. I was waiting to crack this tin until they reviewed it in their 100 blends in 100 days, which they finally did sometime the last couple days when I wasn't around and didn't really have the ability to watch much for videos. So I watched it finally tonight, just a little bit ago. And I was really looking forward to trying it myself, and I gotta say, I do like it. And if you guys haven't seen Garret and Katie's Smoke Snacks, or Smoke Snacks is the name of the channel. Garret and Katie are a husband and wife that they try out new blends together. And they've got the series going on right now called 100 Blends in 100 Days. They're in day 50 something right now. And their tastes are very different from each other. Katie is definitely more into the aromatics, and Garret, he seems to like his strong burleys. And they've also got, both of them have appreciation for other stuff too. And so I was interested to see what they had to say about this Blue Ridge when it came along, because that's Stoved Red Virginia, I think, is the with black Cavendish, Turkish leaf, and some Perique. Which black Cavendish, I generally like it. Turkish, I don't have a lot of experience with Turkish stuff, and Perique, I'm finding that as long as it's in a small amount, I like it. Some of the blends that I've tried that are really heavy on the Perique, it's just a little too much for me. Like some of the vapors that are mostly Virginia with just a little bit of Perique, I like them. But anyway, yeah, going back to Garret and Katie with their channel Smoke Snacks. To me, that 100 blends in 100 days is an awesome idea, and I love watching every one of them. And a lot of them I won't try, but a lot of them I probably will that I haven't yet. And I think it's going to be a nice resource for people that are, just looking for another opinion on what something might be. But yeah, I was just looking through a little bit ago, right after I watched the Blue Ridge video on their 100 blends in 100 days, and I don't understand why their videos don't have a couple hundred views each. But although their subject matter or the way that they're presenting, people will find it and they'll go back through and watch them. But that's fun to watch them. Like I say, they got very different tastes in tobaccos, and they've got a little bit of banter back and forth that's fun to watch. It's fun to see them getting more comfortable in front of the camera too, from the very first videos to now. But, so as far as my past couple of days, I haven't did a couple of real quick videos while I was up north and one while I was on the road. My first ever short video. But and I wasn't really able to watch any while I was up north. Kind of a not the greatest internet connection, and just too busy. Got up there Thursday night after the kids' track meet. It was the track meet was kind of on the way to up there, so I just left straight from the track meet to go up north and tried to get a little bit done on Thursday night for some of the outdoor work that needed to get done. I didn't get very far, and I don't know if you could tell in that other video that I did that it was pretty overcast and it was trying to rain, and sometimes it did rain. And I checked the forecast and it showed a little bit. The first part of the day on Friday was going to be no rain, and then it was going to rain until noon or a little after by the looks of it. So Friday morning, I basically got up with the sun, did a bunch of stuff outside as much as I could until it started raining more than I could really work in comfortably. Ran to town and did some errands. Came back figuring that the rain would have let up. It didn't, and the rain didn't really let up until mid-afternoon. It was supposed to let up earlier than that. So I didn't get as much done outside as I wanted to. But still kept busy because there was plenty of inside stuff to do. I was planning on leaving there about 3, but I didn't get out of there until probably closer to 6 before I finally got out of there. And drove about 3.5 hours to the Twin Cities to my daughter's apartment to help her move some stuff back for the summer because she's in college right now down there. So thankfully she had most of the stuff boxed up and ready to go, so it was just a matter of bringing it out to the Suburban and loading it up, and got out of there about 11 o'clock and hit the road. And before I left, I packed up one of my K-Woodies with some Captain Black Dark. I was looking forward just to taking a nice, slow, enjoyable pipe driving down the highway. But I don't really like how would I say, the distraction of a pipe when I'm in traffic. So I waited to light it until I was about a half hour into the trip where I was out of the worst of the metro area traffic. Lit it up, and of course it needed a couple of relights and stuff, but enjoyed it quite a bit between that point and then about another half hour later had to stop and top off the gas and got a little bit of a caffeinated beverage and a little bit of a snack to hold me over till I got home. Hit the road again, and about a half hour after that I was done with the snack and stuff and ready to relight the pipe. And I was kind of keeping track of how much time I was getting out of this pipe. Because I was just kind of curious. So I was a half hour into it, and a half hour of stopping for gas and getting a snack, and so then I lit it again. I was thinking I'd maybe get another half hour out of it if I, took it easy. Which would have been an hour total out of the bowl. So, and I obviously still needed a few relights, so it wouldn't be any good for a slow smoke contest, but got to that 1 hour mark and I thought, wow, this is doing pretty good. Or the half hour, I guess, on the second part, but this is still the original filling of the bowl. A half hour for the first stretch and then a half hour in the second stretch. It's like, oh, this is doing good. And I got 45 minutes into the second stretch. Well, this is pretty impressive. Hour into the second stretch. Hour and 15 into the second stretch. Finally, about an hour and a half into the second stretch. Finally burned out. So that's a little over 2 hours I got out of that bowl. Which I thought that was crazy. This is the pipe I was using. One of my K Woodies. It's a size comparison with the Shire. And so it's not a huge pipe by any means. Compare it to a cob. This is just a Legend cob. It's the diameter is a little bit bigger. It's I didn't measure it. 13/16, 7/8 at the biggest. I mean, it's not like it's a inch or bigger. Like I've got one pipe in my drawer of pipes to refurbish that's got a inch or inch and a 16th diameter bowl. That's a big one. So yeah, I was pretty pleased that I got basically 2 full hours out of that bowl. In fact, I got to the point where I was a little concerned if I was going to finish it by the time I got home. Obviously I did, but You have to forgive a little bit of my rambling. It's been a long couple of days and I'm a little tired because it was 2:30. I guess it was this morning, Friday night, Saturday morning, 2:30 a.m. when I got home. That was a long day too. Get up at, I don't know, 6 o'clock, we'll say it was. I wasn't paying real close attention. But when the sun came up, by the time I went to bed, it was after 3, I think. I had plans on getting up early this morning and going to a flea market. There's some good flea markets around, but I don't know, figure going to bed at 3 o'clock and getting up at 6 o'clock again, that wasn't going to be too good. So I slept in and got a good night's sleep. I've been busy all day getting stuff ready for the graduation. So just a little bit of a ramble and some of the craziness of the past couple of days. Sorry I didn't get more videos done up north, but I was just too busy trying to get stuff done. And anyway, maybe try to get one more video out this weekend sometime. I don't know if I'll get it done tomorrow or Monday, but next week or so is going to be pretty busy. So anyway, with that, I'll let you all go. This is Joshua Stewart, smoking a pipe up north in the woods. Have a good day.